Hey girl, hey! How are you guys doing? It's Alexander Love, back at you guys with another, pretty much food review, mukbang. Just here to talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. We're gonna eat and talk shit. Okay, so today, once again, I went ahead and ordered myself some food off of DoorDash. I still have yet to go to the grocery store. I was supposed to go today, but I think I'm gonna have to wait until go on Tuesday. One of the family faves, always been a family fave, it's been Lee's. All right, so one thing that my family's actually always liked is Lee's. Like when we were growing up, occasionally, every once in a while, when like me and my grandparents and cousins and stuff may have gotten together, our parents will go out and get us chicken and Lee's and get us some sides and get us some things like that. It has actually been, I don't even remember the last time I had Lee's. I think, I don't need that bag. I think that my mom actually got me some Lee's not that long ago, maybe. Once again, just like the last video with my Cluck Norris review, I ordered lemonade from Lee's because their lemonade is actually really freaking good. They gave me pink lemonade. I wanted just regular lemonade, but this pink lemonade is about to smack. It don't even matter. Let's give that a taste. Oh, and you know what I did not do? Y'all know what I did not do before I started drinking stuff and tasting stuff? God is good, God is great. Thank you for this amazing Lee's. I want to say thank you for everything that you continue to do for me to help me be able to take care of myself. Lord Jesus, I want to say thank you for this food, and I hope that it nourishes my body. I also want to pray and ask if we can bless this food, because I hope that the person who prepared it didn't scratch in their asshole and then put their hands all over my chicken, my potato wedges, or anything that I ordered today, Lord Jesus. And I hope that they didn't put their hands in their ass or nose or wipe their mouth or do anything of the sort and then touch anyone's food, for that matter, God. I just want to say thank you for everything that you continue to do for me on a daily basis, and this food is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. I love you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. There we go. Now we can continue. So today, what I got, take everything out so we can get it all set up, because I'm about to smash it. Okay, I'm about to smash it. Thank you, Lee's. Don't need that. Okay, so I got these really, you know what they forgot? Just off rip, what they forgot? They forgot my motherfucking sweet and sour sauce, my classic barbecue, house barbecue, whatever the fuck they call it, my spicy ranch. They forgot my dressings. And I gave that DoorDasher a $7 tip. He should have made sure all my shit was in its bag. Now I gotta get wait a minute. You ain't black if you don't got that in your refrigerator. Let's be real, okay? This is that good barbecue. Okay, so what I ordered from them today was just like a little situation for myself or whatever. We're gonna keep that lemonade right there. Since I prayed, I can continue to taste. That is so good. That's gonna wash the food down real good, watch. I got these chicken dipper things. They supposed to be spicy. I ain't gonna lie, y'all already ate one and it was not spicy. That's problem numero uno. And then I ordered mac and cheese, and I paid $5 for this mac and cheese, and they say it's supposed to feed 4. Do y'all think this is supposed to feed 4? Yes or no? This is about the same size mac and cheese that I got when I went to Cluck Norris, and this is a one size serving. I feel like if you can fit the serving in your hand like that, this is a 1 to 2 person serving, because it's just a handful of it. It's like if you stuck your hand in the pan and picked up the mac and cheese yourself. You know what I mean? It's just a handful. That is not gonna feed 4 people, but I'm gonna eat that shit. And then they gave me these little size. This is the size of the, well, I guess if you think about it that way, that still don't make sense. That still don't make sense. In that case, it would only be 2 people for this. They gave me this little mashed potato. We still gonna eat it. And this little baked bean, like a baby size portion. We still gonna eat it. Because when I was a baby, I would have smashed this, and some potato wedges and been cool. And probably half of that. Okay, so, but anyway, I got these little dippers. I went ahead and got, the only thing that will feed about 4 people is this box of potato wedges they gave me. Yeah. Oh, let me taste one. That's one thing I like about them. They're so seasoned. They're seasoned so well. Mama? So this pretty much is a mukbang. And then I got some apple pies, because I just love getting apple pies. They broke one of them in half, if y'all can see that. But I'm gonna eat that shit anyway. Thanks for tuning in to this little quick mukbang or whatever. You know how I do. Today, guys, I don't even know what to talk about. I just feel like I've had so much stuff on my mind. You know you gotta watch when you use the lid so you can dip your stuff. And I'm almost out of barbecue sauce. Mainly concerning my focus with things, you know? Like, do you guys have a hard time focusing? And when I say focusing, like, just on anything, school, work, relationships. I don't know. Aw, wait a minute, y'all. I gotta feed my fish. I fed them one time today, but they up there. You can tell these niggas hungry though, cause they see me eating and they going up and skimming the top of the fish tank as if there was food up there, knowing good damn well I didn't put no fucking food in that tank. It ain't no food in that tank, so I need to feed my babies real quick. There you go, babies. There y'all go. I think the biggest thing that's really been on my mind is battling the loneliness, because, you know, the focus is part of it, but like I said, ooh, that's good. And that's just a basic little dirty mac. It's good though. The loneliness, you know what I mean? We all need to find ways to be more content with ourselves when we're by ourselves. And that's something that I want to work on doing. Like, you know, just treating myself better mentally and emotionally, and just being there for myself when I don't feel like anybody else is. Now, don't get me wrong, my mommy and my brothers are there and they give me love. They love me unconditionally, and they're continuously teaching me what true love really should look like. But just the loneliness, if you don't really have hobbies or you don't really have anybody that you hang out with, it can kind of get really lonely to sit by yourself all the time and hype yourself up. Last night, y'all, I drank by myself. It was Friday night, and I had 3 bottles of Patron sitting up there on top of the cabinets, and one of them had like this much in it, the other one had like that much, the other one had like that much. So all together, it was a good at least 10 shots, maybe 10 to 12 shots up in that motherfucker. And I still got that bottle of Hennessy up there, that little fifth. But is that a fifth? Yeah, that's a pint. I drank by myself last night. Now, don't get me wrong. A bitch had fun by herself. I started playing some old school music, dancing and singing to it. I ordered me some Sonic. Yes, I did. I got on motherfucking DoorDash and ordered me some Sonic. And then I just got on social media and just went to sleep. These are not spicy. Most of y'all be like, "Ooh, bitch, you a lonely bitch." Whoever drinks alone, they must be lonely. True facts. But I also believe that it is very important for you to learn how to be by yourself and have fun by yourself. Like, I'm that dude that will go out to eat by myself. I'm that dude that, if the Lord gives me more time to live, I'm that dude that in the future, I want to go to a gay pride by myself. I really want to go to Atlanta's gay pride if they have one. But I don't give a fuck if I have somebody with me or not. I don't care. I want to go and just experience life. And I think my biggest thing is that I don't want to wait for somebody to experience life with. I want to learn how to experience life by myself. And then if somebody comes along, that's a plus. I got my motorcycle permit, but it's cold now, so now I have to wait till the spring to actually start practicing and find a used bike and do all that good stuff. But got my motorcycle permit, and I'm gonna do that shit by myself. A bitch needs to get her CCW, and that's on squad, that's on the fam. Because that's one thing that I love doing. Going to the gun range by myself, that's fun. But the loneliness, it eats at you. And I just wanted to make this video because I'm hungry, number one. And number two, I just want you guys to know that don't be fooled by what you see. Once again, on social media and all these platforms, people are out here really battling stuff. And for the most part, they're battling themselves. They're internal. And I know I'm not the only one that has that sense of loneliness sometimes. And I think that's why it's important for us to talk about it. Any and everyone can feel emotion. And you don't have to be gay or be a certain ethnicity to feel certain things. And I think that it's really important that we just speak up and talk it out. And what I do want to say is that I was scrolling through Instagram yesterday, speaking about just the community and things that the community actually faces and deals with. I was scrolling through Instagram, and I haven't been on Instagram in forever. I haven't posted anything on there, nothing in a while. But I just went to go check just to kind of scroll through it. And I don't know if you guys know who the King of Reeds is, but I reached out to him a few months ago. I was scrolling through my messages and noticed that I just hadn't talked to him in forever. So I reached out to him and I said, "Hey, I hope you're doing well. And I hope that you are thriving." And the one thing that I like about him so much, and I'm putting this in this video because I just want him to know publicly, that the support and the love that he shows, no matter how big of a platform he is on, that he built himself, keep that in mind. And man worked his ass off for that. But he still reached back out almost immediately and said, "Thank you for that." And it's just little things like that from people that fall into the same communities that you fall into. Just that love, even if it was just a few seconds of him just replying, it meant a lot to me. And I want to say that. Now, and I didn't realize until after I messaged him and talked to him when I went on his page to see what new stuff he had. You know, he has a YouTube and he has his Instagram, and he's really out here making some motherfucking money moves. Period. And it's so funny because in a video that I have to post, I talk about a book that I read by George M. Johnson. And I love George M. Johnson. Just based off specifically what he put in that book and what he wrote. Just his experiences spoke to mine. King of Reads, I went and I saw that he posted a video about disclosure, having HIV, and he pulled together these big names of people who either have HIV or don't have HIV, and they talked about it. And I think that it was just really beautiful. And guess who one of the people on this fucking motherfucking show was? George M. Johnson. And when I say, I didn't even know George was that tall, but baby, George is cute. He's cute. And that's just period. That's just a period. Let me eat a potato wedge to that. I'm gonna eat 2 potato wedges to that. Okay. Maybe 3. The loneliness. If you or anybody that you know is battling loneliness and battling thoughts of depression and anxiety, I think that it's really important that we start to talk about it because it gives us a sense of feeling as if we're not alone. That's one of the biggest things that people that feel alone want, is just to know that there's somebody there that loves them and cares and that can be there while they're battling all the internal that goes on within their mind, goes on within their heart, and all these things. And I think that it's really important because I brought up the King of Reads because with that platform that he has, he's using that platform to help the people in our community that feel a lot of loneliness. And, you know, I think that that was just a really special thing for that he could have done. Not only that, but like I said, mentioning my mom and my brothers earlier, I, for so long, have been running away from home. I be hearing the little kids at work talking about this. Ooh, girl, I can't wait. We all did it. We all have done it. I can't wait till I'll get grown. I can't wait till I'm at the house. I can't wait till I go away. I can't wait. If you have a loving family and somebody that you know love you, don't be afraid to bring your ass back home. And we be rushing out here to get into the real world to go run to something that don't fuck with us. It's life. And I'm not saying all the experiences after you leave the house are bad. A lot of people have great experiences. They find the things that they love, that they want to do in life. They find the loves of their lives. They find the career path. They find friends. They find a lot of different things, but don't be afraid to bring your ass back home. And I always will mention my brothers and my mom because that's who I came in this world with. You know, for so long I was running away to try to find who I am. And I think a lot of it, you know, I really did get more comfortable. I did, for the most part, start that personal journey. And if I would have never went away, I don't think I would have started as soon as I had. When it comes to that loneliness, the love and the people that I was running from to go find myself was what I needed to help me find myself. Let me get that in that mashed potato real quick. I'm gonna do it like that. Damn. A bitch didn't get no biscuits. It's okay. It's enough carbs. Oh, I need some of these. Wait a minute. Oh, that's so good. What did I say earlier? I said that's gonna wash that food down real nice. It just cut right through it like a nice fucking glass of wine, bitch. This is wine. This is the wine of the chicken. And I know this is the second video that I'm eating with chicken. I don't be wanting burgers all the time, and chicken is not as bad, so chicken it is. And this, I'm not eating it because I'm just black, bitch. I'm eating it because I like it. Oh, excuse me. Don't be afraid to do what you have to do to find peace within you. Like legit, people always get on me because, and my mom, everyone, they get on me because like when I go through something, and I'm trying to work on this, but when I have went through something in the past, I pull away from everyone. Like I'll stay off social media, I won't post anything. And the majority of that is because in those moments and in those times, I am dealing with depression. And people who have dealt with depression know that when you are depressed, you don't really give a fuck about nobody. If you barely want to get up to brush your teeth and wash your ass and do your hair, put on clothes. If you barely want to get up to do that, the only thing you get up for is to use the bathroom and to eat. And if you barely want to get up to do that, what makes you think that I'm going to have so much energy to make myself open and fully accessible? You know, sometimes you are going to get the I'm okay text, just I'm okay. Because it's exhausting having to battle and fight what's going on inside your head. You know what I mean? If you fighting a person, that's out. You know, beat their ass, get over it, and move on. That's just how that works. But it seems like even when you fight the thoughts, the negative thoughts in your head, they always seem to come back. And let me eat a baked bean real quick. I should have got the size that fed 4. Them mashed potatoes and gravy good too, I ain't gonna lie. Someone once told me that the funny thing about our brains is that the things that we want to forget and the things that we want to move past, our minds constantly remind us of those things just so we remember to forget them. And I think that's where OCD and stuff and like anxiety and all that stuff comes in. Like people who, and I've had moments where I've been like this too, but y'all know there are many different forms of OCD and anxiety and depression and all this stuff. Like checking the stove to make sure the stove is off before you leave the house, or flicking the light switch down and then flicking it back up again and flipping it back down again, like having to do things like 5 times or 10 times. It's like your mind is telling you if you don't do those things, something bad will happen. And that's not true. Our minds are really fucking amazing, number one. Amazing in the fact that we can remember so many things and we have the mental capacity to keep learning things, and just how everything is cohesive and everything works as a unit is just beautiful, and our mind is just really powerful. But that's the whole thing about the whole loneliness and learning how to work through that loneliness, because the if you're looking at your thoughts bad or if you're looking at them good, if you're trying to change them, if it's a mental fuck. It can get in the way of a lot of things. It can get in the way of you wanting to start that thing that you always said you wanted to do. It can get in the way of you completing something that you started. It can get in the way of you committing to being present in relationships, whether they be romantic or platonic. And just know, I want you guys just to know that you're not the only one. All that stuff can get really overwhelming. It really can. But just know that you're worthy. Just know that you're worthy. Just know that. I don't know what's up with them not giving me no napkins. They ain't even had no napkin in the silverware pack. They usually have a napkin folded up in the silverware pack. They ain't even had no napkin in that. What's up with the napkins? Is there a shortage of napkins right now? I should know. The last time I ate on camera, didn't have no napkins. This time, no napkins. I guess they want you to lick your fingers. My whole point, guys, just make sure you guys know that if you are dealing with some shit, you can beat it. You're better than it. Sometimes you will mess up. Sometimes you will kind of go back a little bit. But always remember what they say. It's the 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You still took 1 step forward and you're still in a different position. You might feel bad about that 1 step back because that 1 step back brings up those negative thoughts again. I need to get my hair done. I've been pulling my hair back, gelling it back. Now I got this damn hat on. The last shit of fucking 3-4 months. And, and the reason I started doing it, what was that? You know, I can check and see who outside right here. Oh, it's the neighbors. But the reason I started doing it is because I wanted to save $40 every week on getting my hair braided. But I love having my hair braided because I know that it's back, it's healthy, it's growing. I can grease my scalp easy. But a bitch need to get her hair done, y'all. This hat, this is the struggle beanie. If I take this motherfucker, if I take this goddamn hat off, looking like motherfucking Frederick Douglass Jr., my nigga, I'm not playing. I'm dead ass. I'm dead fucking ass. Frederick Douglass motherfucking Jr. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing, because I'm just saying back then, they didn't have nearly as many ways to keep their hair popping as we do now. That's my point. Frederick Douglass hair actually was really nice. I mean, it was nice and full, and I always love that little part on the side. I'm not coming at Frederick. I'm just saying there are more avenues today for us to keep our shit on point than they had back in the day. Might as well finish this. Oh, another thing y'all gotta make sure y'all doing. Oh, that's good. So much flavor in my mouth. But make sure you guys are taking care of your health and checking up on your health. I know for that to come from me, just make sure you guys are taking care of your health. I went to the doctor probably about less than a month ago, and found out that I'm pre-diabetic. They just suggested I get back in the gym, and that bitch is not. I ain't shy to lifting some weights and getting my ass on a treadmill. I definitely have a deep background in that as well, especially playing sports in high school, and then even after high school and college, just keeping myself fit and running and doing all these things to stay trim and stay fit and do all these things. I just haven't done it in forever. You know, everybody be out there talking and running their mouth about, ooh, like I'm young and I'm not, my body is this and it don't matter how young or old you are. Take care of yourself, take care of your body, and make sure you're keeping up on it, because anything can motherfucking happen. You can be in good health today and tomorrow it can all be different. So just make sure you guys are taking care of that. So I really got to just work on a couple things. And I think that all that stuff adds to the loneliness too. But with that being said, I guess it's important that, you know, you just focus on yourself. If you guys haven't taken a seat, I know y'all got kids and baby mamas and baby daddies, and you got family members that's pissing you off. But if y'all ain't taking no seat and just kind of pulling back and looking at yourself, all the things that you need to be worrying about for yourself will just start to kind of just float out like it's in space, and you won't be able to grasp it. So you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself and that you're whole up here in your body. You know, I'm doing well, and I just hope that you guys are doing well. And I just wanted to make that little PSA. Like I said a second ago, you might be one way today, and tomorrow it can be completely different. Just make sure you guys are trying. Make sure you guys are loving yourself, because no one can love you more than you love you. And that's something I'm gonna keep saying, because it's fucking true. Until we learn how to love ourselves how we want to be loved. You want a nigga to love you like that, but you need to love yourself like that. I don't know. That's pretty much it for this. I just want to let you know that I'm here for y'all. I'm here. Me and my mac and cheese. And my lemonade. That pink lemonade just tastes so good. It just washes everything down. Let's try this apple pie. They broke my motherfucking apple pie. We're imperfect over here. I'm about to go lay down. I'm getting the itis. When I actually go to the store, I'm definitely gonna take this little thing and have you guys watch me cook things, because I really do think it's important for you to at least cook 3 to 5 meals a week. You know, whatever you gotta do. Whether it's getting up and making yourself pancakes and sausage in the morning, or, you know, eating some good ass ramen with chicken, whatever it is, it's good to cook for yourself. Oh, girl, I gotta unloosen my pants a little bit. And then they did not give me, they said it was, how many of those chicken bites did I eat? Because them bitches told me in the thing, I got the large one, and they said you're supposed to get about 12 to 15, and I definitely had about 7 of them motherfuckers. They trying. I'll make the rest. All right, y'all. I'm Alexandra Love. Thank you for tuning in. Make surely that y'all like it if you like it. I mean, people always say like, comment, subscribe, and share. I mean, for real, I just want you to subscribe. Just subscribe, okay? Subscribe. But if you liked it, like it. If you got a comment, if you got something to say it. I mean, it's down there. The subscribe button is right there. So, and then share. Share it if you want somebody to get something from me. Maybe I said something that you feel on your heart and you want them to hear it, but you don't want to say it. Send this to them. Go listen. I'll clean this shit up later.